Hi, on behalf of 24 Hour Answers team, I would like to welcome you to today's lesson. Today's lesson is electric force or Coulomb's law with working examples. Example 1. Apply Coulomb's law and find the electric force between two charges Q1 and Q2. Details are in the picture below. Q1 is 100 microcoulombs, Q2 is 200 microcoulombs, and the distance between them is 1 centimeter. Since both charges are of the same sign, they're both positive, they will repel each other. That gives us a direction for the electric force. The next thing is to calculate the magnitude. To calculate the electric force F, we will use the formula shown below. It is important to note that the force from the first charge to the second charge equals to negative value of the force from the second charge to the first charge. That just shows us the direction, and of course the magnitude is the same. If we substitute the values into the formula, we get the magnitude of the force, which equals to 4.4937 times 10 to the 5th newtons. Example number 2. Find the total electric force on the charge Q3. And then the second part of the example, what happens if we submerge everything into water? Relative permittivity of water at 20 degrees Celsius is epsilon R equals 80. The rest of the details are on the picture below. Since the charges Q1 and Q3 are both positive, they will repel each other. On the other hand, charges Q2 and Q3 are of the opposite sign and they will attract each other. That gives us the directions of the electric forces. Now we have to calculate the magnitudes. We will calculate magnitudes of electric field separately. Distance between charges Q1 and Q2 to Q3 is 0.707 centimeters, which we got by using Pythagorean theorem. If you take a look at your screen now, you will see that the magnitude of the force from the first charge to the third charge is 4.4951 times 10 to the 5th newtons. On the other hand, magnitude of the force from second to the third charge is 2.2475 times 10 to the 5th newtons. In order to find the total electric force F on the charge Q3, we will have to use the Pythagorean theorem again. You can take a look at the picture on your screen, it'll explain everything. In the end, the magnitude of the force, or basically the total force on the charge Q3, is 5.0256 times 10 to the 5th newtons. And now, the second part of the example. What happens if we submerge everything into water? Well, Coulomb's constant changes. You can see what the Coulomb's constant is. At this point, epsilon R is not 1 anymore, but 80. So we have to divide everything by 80 to get the new forces. You can see them on the screen. And what can you tell me at this point? Well, the magnitude of all forces has decreased. That should be it. Thank you for your time. Check out our YouTube channel for more lessons.